Welcome to another Mind Friends Winfluencer tutorial on how to win at your GCSE religious studies. Now, today we're going to have a look at a 12 marker from the themes, from the existence of God and Revelation theme in paper 2. And the question that is being posed, or the statement that is being given, and this is from a past paper, is the first cause argument is a weak argument for the existence of God. You remember the first cause argument is this argument that says that everything that we seem to know has a cause, or seems to have a cause, and that therefore the universe must have a cause. And if the universe has a cause, the only possible cause of a universe must be God, therefore God must exist. And this goes back to Thomas Aquinas and his ideas about the existence of God. And what you have to do is weigh up this statement, or evaluate this statement, look at it from different points of view and say, I wonder, is that true that the first cause argument is a weak argument, or is it a strong or convincing argument for the existence of God? And I always say to you, start with shooting down the statement. Remember, duck, bullet, vet. You're shooting down the duck with 2 bullets. Then you are going to try and revive the statement, or the duck, with 2 injections. That means supporting the statement. Then you're going to come to a conclusion. And what you have to do, of course, is to give a reasoned argument supporting the statement, or as I say, start off by shooting down the statement with different points of view, then give your reasoned argument supporting the statement, giving the duck an injection, and then reaching a conclusion. And you must refer to religious arguments, and you may refer to non-religious arguments. So let's start off trying to shoot down the duck and saying, well, the first cause argument is a strong argument for the existence of God. It's not weak at all. And what you're going to say there is you're shooting down the statement by saying, look, everything humans know of has a beginning, or is caused by something else. So it's a logical argument. That makes it a strong argument. And without an uncaused cause, God, nothing would exist. And clearly that's not true, because things do exist. And so it fits in with our human knowledge and our human experience. And remember, you've got to give 2 bullets to shoot down this statement that the first cause argument is a weak argument. So you could mention another thing, your second bullet. It's an argument that many people find very compelling or persuasive, because it's logical and it fits in with scientific ideas of causality. So it's a strong argument from that point of view. Also, believing God to be transcendent or supreme is simply saying in plain language that God created the world. And that fits in with religious belief. And 80% of the world's population claim to believe in God. So it's a strong argument from that point of view. Now, the duck has fallen to the ground. You've shot down the duck. And now you need to say, I'm going to give you 2 injections, Mr. Duck, and try to revive you. So you'll say, well, it is a weak argument, because you're saying that God's role is limited to being the first cause. And that's not what religious people say. It's contrary to the way religious people describe God. He's not just the first cause, or an uncaused cause, and much more than that. So it's a weak argument from that point of view. Also, you'll say, just look at the state of the world. Look at all the evil and suffering and wars and flaws in the world. And that suggests that if God was the first cause, well, then God made mistakes. He created the world that was flawed and prone to evil. And that can't be right, because no religions would say God makes mistakes. And then you could say that Aquinas claims that everyone would believe the first cause to be God, But that's not really true, because did he ask everyone? Did he ask everyone in the world who's ever lived? So it's an unprovable claim of Aquinas that everyone would believe the first cause. Also, it's one of many arguments, so it cannot be strong, because only one of many arguments for the existence of God. If it was a very strong argument, well, then no other argument would be needed. So now you've shot down the duck, you've revived the duck, and then you have to end off by saying, in conclusion, having weighed up all the evidence, I believe that. And give your conclusion.